We look at ourselves and we size up the challenge, and that is the problem. The problem is we look at ourselves. And when we look at ourselves, the first thing we see are our faults. The first thing we see are our weaknesses. We see what we don't have. We see our sins. Uh-oh. We see the things that we know that we did that was not right. And because we have a first-hand knowledge about ourselves, subconsciously we convince ourselves that surely God is not with me. Consequently and tragically, we defeat ourselves before we engage the challenge. Simply because we have convinced ourselves that surely God isn't with me, based on what we know of ourselves, based on what we see in ourselves. Mind you, I'm here to encourage. So tragically, we defeat ourselves before we meet the challenges. We beat ourselves before the challenge has an opportunity to beat on us. And so the reality is the challenges and obstacles of life don't produce our defeat. We produce our own defeat because we have grown accustomed to evaluate ourselves based on the world's standards, based on our faults, based on the expectation of the world, rather than God's standard and expectation. We say about ourselves what the world say about us, rather than what God says about us based on his word. You are fearfully and wonderfully made, the word says. Do we have the faith to believe that, or are we going to look at our conditions? Are we going to look at our faults? Are we going to look at what we did yesterday